Welcome. You've become an executive and administrator to a property, and now you want to sell it as is. Selling as is mostly for pure convenience. If you watch this video until the end, I want to go over some potential buyers and investor that you're going to talk to and maybe give you an edge of selling the property. My name is Seng, and I'm a local real estate agent here in Northern Virginia. My team and I, we specialize in probate. We've helped so many families get properties sold, and we also have bought properties from administrator and executive as is. If you haven't started the process yet, become an administrator or an executive, we have links below to help you get started with that process. Also, I do attach my market update report for Northern Virginia, so that will keep you informed on what's happening in the real estate market in Northern Virginia. Let's get started. So before you sell as is, I truly believe that you might want to work with a realtor, or you have to know more than just the assessed value that the attorney give you. You might want to know the market value of the property. This will help you with a better decision of selling the property. The pros for selling the property as is, that it's a fast close. Most investors or buyers can close the property for you from anywhere from 7 to 10 days. That's just for the title to run a lien search on the property, make sure that when they buy it, it's all free and clear to them and not have any lien attached to it. But yeah, it's very fast close. Or you can select a date that's convenient for you because you want to go through the house first. Let's say you want to do it within 6 weeks or 2 months. Investors are very easy because you can set the time with them. And then there's the second pro is that you don't have to do any clean out on the property. Can you imagine the previous homeowner or the person you inherited the property from lived there for 30 to 40 years, and can you imagine all the items they accumulated? You don't want to clean that out, and so investors and buyers will say, hey, just take whatever you want in the house and leave the rest behind for us to clean it out. So there's no clean out in the as-is sale usually. And then also the number 3 is you don't have to renovate, because a lot of people don't have time to renovate or resources. Then that's why you chose to sell it as is. It's pure convenience. Selling as it's a option that you are okay with the terms. But just know that, so the con is you're probably not going to get market value, because usually when you sell an as is property, it's not in good shape or it's in distress. You have to come to terms with the price with the buyer and the investor. Don't expect market value. Like I said, I just wanted to give you an edge of when you're talking to a potential buyer or investor. There's 4 types of buyers or investors. One is the buy and hold. So these guys are looking to buy it and make it a rental. You'll probably net a little bit more with the buy and hold investor, just because they're looking to buy it and rent it. So that way they'll have the tax deduction, the depreciation, or the passive income, and they'll pay a little bit more. The second buyer are your flippers, and these guys they buy and they renovate and they resell for a profit. And the time it is usually about 70 to 75% of the market value. That's why I was telling you might want to know the market value of the property after it's been repaired. So that's why it's important to get that number in your head so you can have a good conversation with the flipper. The third one is the wholesaler. Wholesalers are great too, but I work with a couple, but they not only would they maybe give you lower than 70%, because wholesalers are people who get the seller or the executive under contract, and then they put a little margin on themselves and they flip it to another investor or buyer. They add a little margin for themselves, and usually you can tell on the contract it's going to say their name and assign or assign to. So that means they can assign it to somebody else to buy it. Those are called wholesalers. You might not get your 70% or whatever the numbers that you're thinking, or that might work for you. Then there's also a home buyer that's looking for a place to live, but they don't mind taking on the project, and they just need some sweat equity. So they'll buy the property and they're going to live in it and they're going to renovate it, and then they're looking for a discount, but it might not be huge. It might be pretty good, but These guys, they just want a discount so they can get some sweat equity in their property. My name is Seng, and I'm a local real estate agent. My team and I have helped many executors, administrators like yourself to get through the process. If you have any questions, comment, email, text, call me. Thank you for watching, and you have a wonderful day.